If you've just heard of this game or seen somebody playing it, you might have some questions like, what is it? How does it work? How do you even pronounce the name? Well, I'm Bear, and I'm here to help. To start, while the name remains a topic of debate, it is pronounced
Balatro,
according to this trailer, and it is a roguelike, which means the gameplay is broken up into individual runs that can have huge variance from one to the next. Randomized encounters and elements of luck mean you can reach the highest of highs
Oh my god. E14?
and the lowest of lows.
This is the luckiest run of my life. Spoke too soon.
Balatro is poker themed, but you only need to know two things from poker. First, that the cards in a deck are split into 4 different suits and 13 different ranks. And second, what the different hand types you can play are. If you don't know these already, don't worry, you can pick it up very quickly. Balatro is played like this. You draw your cards, then you have a limited number of discards and played hands, which you must use to reach the indicated target score. Use your discards to hunt for better scoring hands rather than just play whatever you can. In the early game, try looking for flushes, straights, and full houses. Flushes in particular are easy to draw while still scoring a good amount of points. If you reach the target score, you move on. If you use all of your hands and still come up short, you lose, and will have to try again. How many points a hand scores is calculated by this equation here. The number on the left, which is called the chips, is multiplied by the number on the right, which is called the mult. These numbers will start at a base value depending on what hand type you play. If you select cards, you can see here which hand type you are about to play and what the base score will be. If you click on this very useful Run Info button, you can see the current base score for each possible hand type. Keep an eye on this, because sometimes a hand which is usually worse can end up being stronger if you've leveled it up enough. Here you can see that a high card actually has a stronger base score than a pair, even though a pair is usually a better hand. The cards you play will also add a base value of chips equal to their rank. Each of these 2s will add 2 chips when they are part of a scoring hand. To go beyond these base values and really start scoring some points, you will need to add jokers or enhance the cards in your deck. There are 3 types of effects that can further increase your score. Plus chip effects will add to the left side of this equation. Plus mult effects will add to the right side. And X mult effects will multiply the number on the right side of this equation, which makes them generally the strongest effects in the game. But Balatro is not just about picking the right cards, it's also about using them correctly. To win, you will need to play to the strengths of whatever joker setup you have constructed. With this joker giving plus 10 mult to flushes, playing flushes should be your main focus, as they are going to be your highest scoring hand. And if you have any X-Mult jokers, make sure you keep them all the way to the right to maximize their value. Figuring out how many points your hands score will seem complicated at first, but you don't need to worry about trying to do the math. Just start playing and you'll develop a feel for what you can do to increase your score.
Whoa! We did it!
Your goal in Balatro is to make it through 8 stages called antes. Each ante is broken up into 3 parts: a small blind, a big blind, and a boss blind, which has an additional random effect that makes reaching the target score even trickier. Beating the boss blind is mandatory to move on, but the small and big blinds are optional. If you choose to play them, you will have to reach the target score to continue. You will also get paid. You get a small amount of base income for winning, $1 for every leftover hand you didn't need to use, and $1 in interest for every $5 you were already holding. Maximizing this hand and interest money can really go a long way. Beating a blind means you also get to enter the shop. The shop is broken up into 3 sections, which will be randomly filled each time you enter. On the top is where you can buy jokers, to fill your empty joker slots and power up your deck. On the bottom left are vouchers, which cost $10 and can provide some major benefits. On the bottom right, you'll find a variety of booster packs. These will let you add new playing cards, new jokers, planet cards, which can make certain hands stronger, tarot cards, which give you all sorts of strong benefits, and spectral cards, which can alter your deck in the craziest ways of all. Remember, you can also choose to skip the small and big blinds, and if you do, you'll be rewarded with a skip tag bonus. But you will not get the money for beating the blind, or get to enter the shop. Choose wisely, because the target score you need to reach will increase as the game goes on. The shop is the main way to make your deck stronger and score bigger hands. If you improve your deck and jokers enough, you'll be able to score the 100,000 points you need to beat Ante 8 and win the game. But Balatro has so much depth and replayability that you won't want to stop there. There are 150 jokers to discover, 15 unique decks to try, 8 levels of difficulty, 20 challenge scenarios, and 100% reason to remember the name.
Balatro!
And if you're ever left unsatisfied after a win, you can always venture into endless mode and see just how far you can push the limits of your deck.